So if you clicked on this video, it's probably because you're wondering how to go about getting discovered and becoming a official signed model. I just walked at Miami Swim Week, which was a great experience. I have the videos of me walking up on my YouTube shorts, also on my Instagram, so make sure you guys check that out. Secrets, tips, and tricks that I have learned in my 4 years of modeling experience that has helped me get signed to actually 4 modeling agencies, and I'm gonna give you guys all this info right now. And this isn't gonna be like, oh, just take digitals and submit it online. No, I'm gonna give you guys the added oomph to get that done, okay? We're gonna jump over to the laptop now. I have it on my lap, so if I'm looking down, I'm at the laptop. We're gonna use New York City as an example because New York City is just like a modeling location hub, right? Everyone wants to be signed in New York City. So, modeling agencies in New York City, as you guys can see up top. If we go to more businesses, we can see a list of them. Obviously, there's way more. This is just what Google is putting out. Don't pay attention to these ratings, the ones that say like 77, 55, 68, because like Wilhelmina Models is one of the biggest modeling agencies like in the world, and they only have 68. Next Management only has 18. So don't really pay attention to that. Obviously, do your research, and you can easily find out which ones are legit and whatever. So as you guys can see right here, Elite Model Management, right? We're just gonna pick, I just picked them randomly. So Elite Model Management, and we are going to click New York. Now, somewhere on a website, there's going to be something that says like become a model, become a talent. You just gotta kind of find it. So on Elites, it's over here and it says become elite. So that's their way of like going about it. Become elite. I think that shit's pretty fly, to be honest. So the basics of what they do. Now, specifically what you guys want to do with digitals for a specific agency is you want to recreate what they are asking for in your own way. So for Elite, they're asking for full length profile, portrait length, close-up profile, and a personality pic. So they're asking for 6 pictures that you can upload to their website, and that's how you can become elite, right? That's how you can become a model for them. But if you jump over to Wilhelmina and you do the same thing, so over here it says become a model for them. So city, New York, division, I'm gonna just pick men. They clearly show 4 photos that are a little different. So they have a headshot, they have like a waist up shirtless, and then they have like a full body kind of 3/4 look off. So you don't have to recreate these images to a T, but if these are the examples that they're showing, why would you not want to recreate the examples of what they're looking for? You know what I'm saying? So even for me, I would probably do these 4, and I would do 4 of them shirt on and then 4 of them shirtless, just so like I had it just in case they asked for it, right? Another added note, make sure, as you guys can see here, your height, waist, suit, inseam, just go to like Men's Warehouse or anywhere that you can get your measurements real quick for free, and just have them write it on like a piece of paper, so that, because agencies will ask for your measurements, so make sure you have that. Go back to the Elite model page. If you scroll down even more, basic info, your story, tell a little bit about yourself, measurements, like I said, they're going to ask for it, make sure you fill that out. So now here's one of the parts that we take it a step further to help you guys get signed. So as you can see on Elite's actually page, they say, until further notice, open calls have been postponed. In the meantime, you can submit via email at becomeelite@elitemodels.com. So what you want to do is take the digitals that you took, attach it to an email, but also in the email, give a quick summary or brief explanation and say, hey, my name is this. I was looking at your page. I really feel like my image and my look can add a lot of diversity and something different to your agency, whatever. Just explain a way that your image adds value to the organization, because that's what they're looking for. You want to be known as a valuable asset. They make money, you make money, everybody eats, right? But if we take it a step further, so they had that email, but if we go to New York, if you click the little things on the side, they have a contact. I have found, and what I tell other people, that if you email the actual email in like under their contact page, you're most likely to get like an actual person to respond and not like an automated email response. So they have info@elitemodel.com. So I would send that same exact email to the email that they listed, their info email. But so New York City, that's what it says. It says info@elitemodel. If you wanted LA, it says LA info@elite. Miami, Toronto. Basically with this, it's like, why submit one time when you can basically submit twice by sending one through the digital uploads, and then you also send your digitals through email. So you're basically submitting twice. And most likely with the email one, an actual person will see it like within the next following, like the next day. And this is actually the method that I use to get signed in Miami. So I know it works. But I've also been signed to Sports Lifestyle Unlimited just by posting my videos online. So both ways work, but if you can submit twice, why would you not do it, right? You're trying to get signed here. You got to put in the effort. You feel me? And I'm helping y'all. I'm putting y'all on game. That being said, let's jump over to Wilhelmina's as well. As you can see, become a model. This is what it looks like. If you scroll down again, as you can see, because of COVID and everything, I mean, COVID's not really a thing now. It says open calls temporarily suspended, whatever. But if you go to the very bottom of Wilhelmina, they have a telephone number, a fax, a women's email, a men's email, and a sports and fitness email for the New York one. So if you're going for sports and fitness, email the sports and fitness one. If you're going for men, email the men one. If you're going for women, email the women one. And even now, like, I would call and say, hey, like, our open call is still suspended. If they say yes, okay, then at least you know. But if they say no, come on in if you're in the area, then you can go see them in person, because they usually have like a 3-hour window that you can go see the agency. And I feel like once you get your foot in the door and you already have the digitals that they're asking for and you show them, if they like you, you might get offered a contract day of. It happened to me in Miami. I walked in, they liked me, boom, 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 offered me a contract before I left. I'm telling y'all, I'm practicing what I preach. I'm telling y'all, I'm putting y'all on game. Okay, so now I don't need the laptop anymore. So that's the best way to go about getting signed if you're looking at a website online. Now, here's the real secret sauce that I don't feel like no one really talks about, but I've used it and it's helped me. So what you guys want to do is go, and I'm not going to do a screen recording on my phone because I feel like it can get a little personal with this one. You'll see what I mean. Go on Instagram, and let's say, for example, Wilhelmina Models, New York City. They usually, depending on the location, they'll have a specific Instagram for that location. Go to the New York City one. Go see who they follow. It's usually models that are signed with them, celebrities, or photographers that they work with, which is still good. You still want to know what photographers are working with these set agencies, right? But I would say 50% of the time, if you click on a model, they will have a direct email to their agent in their bio. Like, it'll say bookings so-and-so at Wilhelmina Models. It's like, people don't realize, like, it's almost like people say, like, oh, I submitted online but I haven't heard anything back. But okay, but you can do this, this, and this to also make contact with them, because who knows how many submissions that they get a day, right? Especially now, COVID is over, the media game is blowing up. You don't know how many submissions they're getting. If you can find a direct agent's email, you will at least get a response back. I'd say what bothers me when you just don't hear anything back, because then you're like, oh, obviously I didn't get it, but I wonder if they even saw it. For example, I was speaking with this agency in LA, maybe it was before I moved to Miami, but I had emailed them and said, hey, here's my sports and fitness stuff, da 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 da, let me know what you think. They liked it, but they said, we would like to work with you exclusively, which means I wouldn't be able to sign with my agency in Boston and Sports Lifestyle Unlimited, which is kind of like nationwide. They wanted me to end my contracts with them so that I could work with this agency exclusively. Now, for me, I didn't think that was a good idea, because I'm like, the more agencies that I'm signed with, the more markets that I'm in, the more work that I can get. That's my logic. But agencies, some of them want you to only be exclusive and only work with them. Take it how you wish. That's not my vibe, so I don't do that. Knowing I found the agent's direct email and I was at least able to get an answer out of it, and then I got the answer, okay, on to the next. It is what it is. You got to turn that page, keep it pushing, find another one. Go on Instagram, find the agency you want to sign with or interested in, click on random accounts that they follow. Most of the time, there will be a direct email there. Trust. Like, I do it, and I check, I've seen it. But those are just tips on what you guys can do to get signed. One thing that I've realized moving out here and just being solo and by myself is that, like, you can always do more. You can always do more to get what you want and to achieve it. You know, a lot of people will sit here and think, oh, I submitted online, that's enough. But if I told them, well, you can also email the agent, how? Find their email. Oh, that's so hard. It's really not. It's really not that hard. You just gotta do a little bit of research, and if you really wanted to do it, then you would make it happen. If you guys really want to become a model, get to it. Do your research. Find out what agencies are good for you. Find out their policies. Who do they work with? What kind of work do they do? What photographers do they work with? If you want to be in this game, you got to be in the game. You got to be a student of the game. I don't feel like a lot of people view modeling that way, but if you're someone like me who you don't have a big social media following, I never wanted to be a model growing up. You kind of have to start from the bottom and climb the ladder. These are the tricks that work for me, and these are the tricks and tips that I recommend to other people if they're really about it. And I'm putting this game out for free, and I promise y'all, if you guys do it, let me know how it goes in the comments. I tried to pack a lot of information in a short amount of time, so hopefully it worked. Please let me know if you guys use this info in your own life, in your modeling career and journey. And trust me, if you want to do it, fuck it. Just do it. Don't live a life of regrets. That's kind of my philosophy right now. And if I never did it, I never would have walked in Swim Week. I wouldn't be living in Miami right now. My life would be completely different if I never just took that chance back in 2018 and said, fuck it, let's see how this goes. Subscribe for all future content, and think in my next video, I'm gonna show you, I need to update my digitals. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I take my digitals by myself. Hopefully that video helps you guys as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. It has been your boy, JGA. And until next time, I'll catch y'all later.